The trailer for the much anticipated film Black Swan was released, and I was so excited after seeing this great trailer. This film has been directed by Darren Aronofsky, stars Mila Kunis as Lilly, Natalie Portman as Nina, Winona Ryder as Beth. It's got Vincent Cassel, Janet Montgomery as Madeline, Barbara Hershey and Toby Hemingway as Tom. It's got director Darren Aronofsky behind this film, who recently directed The Wrestler in 2008. Before that, The Fountain in 2006, Requiem for a Dream in 2000, and Pie in 1998. I think he's one of the freshest voices in cinema at the moment. He's got a huge cult following, and obviously with films like The Wrestler, which had Oscar nominations, he has become more mainstream in a good way. The Black Swan is about Nina, played by Natalie Portman, who is a ballerina in a New York City ballet company whose life, like all those in the profession, is completely consumed with dance. She lives with her obsessive former ballerina mother, Erica, played by Barbara Hershey, who exerts a suffocating control over her. When a new artistic director, played by Vincent Cassel, decides to replace prima ballerina Beth MacIntyre, played by Winona Ryder, for the opening production of her new season, Swan Lake, Nina is his first choice. But Nina has competition, a new dancer, Lilly, played by beautiful Mila Kunis, who's just as impressive. Swan Lake requires a dancer who can play both the White Swan, with innocence and grace, and the Black Swan, who represents guile and sensuality. Nina fits the White Swan role perfectly, but Lilly is the personification of the Black Swan. As the two young dancers expand their rivalry into a twisted friendship, Nina begins to get more in touch with her dark side, a recklessness that threatens to destroy her. The film has original music by Clint Mansell, who has done the music for all of Darren Aronofsky's films. The cinematographer behind this film is Matthew Libatique, who's shot all of Darren Aronofsky's films, excluding The Wrestler. So Darren Aronofsky employs a very collaborative team in his films. They work on all of his films, his producers, and a lot of the people he works with, he's been working with in his production company. While I watched the trailer, I saw the opening shot was very grainy, and I thought, geez, this could be 16mm film, and I looked at the technical specs and it looks like it is 16mm for at least some of it, which shows that he takes risks. He doesn't just do beautiful, normal, commercial type of stuff. Darren Aronofsky, as I've mentioned, I think is one of the freshest voices in films, and he's a filmmaker who I hope carries on making great films, and I'm hugely excited about Black Swan. I'm going to say that Black Swan on my excitement meter is a 10 out of 10. I think this is going to be one of the films on my top 10 lists of 2010, and I think it's going to be on many top 10 lists. I think it could be on the top of the top 10 lists, because I just think it's a perfect film that will speak to me personally, and will just be one of those films I will dream to one day be involved in, or that really resonates in cinema history. So I'm really excited about Black Swan. The trailer lived totally up to my expectation of how great Darren Aronofsky is. So I'm extremely excited about Black Swan. The music, the cinematography, the performances, it looks great, and I think Darren Aronofsky always delivers.